half moon blessing. Every day blessing a day, but yeah, every day blessing. Doesn't matter half moon, a full moon, a new moon. You'll be blessing every day. Except on Friday. I forgot. Friday was no blessing. And one more day, I think. I said, it's no black magic, we don't have to do blessing. You know, today I did a lot of cooking. And I also did some very nice ragi biscuits. Very nice, seriously. No sugar, no salt, coconut milk, some little bit of butter, coconut oil, coconut flakes, some raisins. Really good. Seriously, no joke. I'm the one. I was eating that just now. So I should share the recipe. Let me bring the whole thing. Bring the whole thing. See, this is what I did. I put some nuts. Just make the biscuits like this. Simple. So what I'm going to do is, rather than buying all the biscuits from the shop and having a lot of oil and trans fat and salt and preservative, you know, just make your own. Keep it in the water. Keep it in the bottle. Whenever you come, it's so healthy, my friend. Seriously, very, very easy. Coconut oil, coconut milk, coconut flakes, ragi, 80% ragi, 20% whole wheat flour, coconut oil, yeah, I told you, right? I put some nuts. I mash the nuts, put them, some raisins, and I put on there, and that's it. I cut them physically, and I got things. Healthy snacks. No, it's a biscuit, not a cake. I mean a biscuit. So I keep them in the bottle. Whenever I want, I can snack them. Rather than buy the biscuits from the shop, there's too much of salt, don't know what they put inside. Just ragi and 80% ragi, 20% whole wheat flour. That's it. Lot of coconut and coconut milk, no water. Yeah, very simple. I didn't have someone to hold the camera, otherwise I'll show you today how to make it. I was alone in the house. If somebody had a camera, then I could take exactly, show very fast. It took me how much to make. But you can't steam it because it's like a biscuit. You can keep it in the box and whenever you want, you just snack it. I think you're going to have even dinner with this. This will be my dinner today. Okay guys, what actually happened was, I was doing on the one on the fat. So much to think about. How to present it simply that everybody can understand. You need to put pictures to make you understand what are fat and what the effect of fat to the body. We need carbohydrate. The effect of that will be other things which I will discuss later. Fat. I got now talk about cholesterol, HDL, LDL, triglycerides, and explain to you what these are and what they do, what harm do they do to the body. That's why I said so. I can't do this today. Lucky I had this one here available. Not that easy, huh? To make it simple, that everybody can understand. Simple, easy language. Give me some time. Let me plan it out. Then everybody can understand, huh? Okay. So, we are now going back to questions and answers. Part 3. The Telegram chat in 2016. A lot of questions was asked. This one we had more questions because people all over the world attended us. So more questions. So it's like a refresher for many of you. And some people, yes, I remember asking this question. Some people start saying that, huh? So number 1, question 51, Laura. She's Laura from Barcelona. Hmm? If allergy to pollen, mold, and other microorganisms, what procedure should be followed? So allergies. And sometimes people are very sensitive, especially people who come from four seasons. They got pollen, and the pollen will be flying like the wind. You can't see with your eyes. They're so minute. They go into the nose and go inside and get stuck in all the cavities, the sinus cavities and all, and it's a mess. They call it hay fever. Sometimes water will be flowing. People fall sick. They can't do sneezing. It's terrible. And then the dust. Dust is not too bad. Dust don't fly unless you do this or do that, no? And then you got mold. Old clothes, there are fungus growing, you don't see them. Now I saw these people in those countries. The mold will be so small, they're also flying like spores. And people are affected by all of these things. Dust allergy, mold allergy, even old. There's one lady came with old books. She had allergy to old books. You know, and she brought the books and we did it. I can't remember. Somewhere in South America. She bought the old books. She said, I'm allergic to old books. She can't do that. Because the old books will have some mold. You and I cannot see that, but something is growing there. Something is growing on the wood. We cannot see with the eyes. Okay? Now, for dust and pollen allergy, after the basic healing, you will need to heal your nose and cheek chakra. This will help. You can also do the yoga technique, Nadi Shushti, put water to pour. These are those days, 4 years ago. Now we don't do that anymore. You can do that and you take the water out, you can clean. Yes, you can clean. The sinus cavity. Heal with the warm first, works, and then otherwise, then you will do the nostril cleaning with the warm water. This is what those days. That time all allergy haven't come yet. Allergy healing was not there yet. 2016, allergy healing was not there yet. We did not try allergy healing. But today, we do all type of allergies. All. Unimaginable. Penicillin, dust, chicken allergy, egg allergy, peanut allergy, almond allergy, Brazil nut allergy, beer allergy, milk allergy, yogurt allergy, cheese allergy, watermelon allergy, chickpeas allergy, peanut allergy, dust allergy, pollen allergy, olive flower pollen allergy, not pollen, olive flower pollen allergy, nickel allergy for the metal, yes, grass allergy, wow, cold milk allergy, water allergy, chlorine water allergy, aluminum allergy, what else? Husband allergy. Wife not much, but husband allergy a lot. What else we had? Quite a lot of allergies, my friend. Quite a lot of allergies. Fresh fruits allergy. This one lady couldn't take orange and any fresh fruit. She can't take. The whole face was swollen. Beer allergy, dragon fruit allergy, prawn allergy, fish allergy, chicken allergy, brinjal allergy. Wow. Serious, you know. Wow. Glove, surgical glove allergy. This lady, she became a dentist. She couldn't work because the moment she put a glove, she got blisters. For 10 years, she was not working. And she came for the class in Mexico. After healing her, she worked for 1 hour, nothing happened. Now she said, I'm going to go back and work as a dentist. Can you imagine? Surgical glove allergy. Gluten allergy. Gluten. I'm taking sesame seed allergy. This guy was crazy. Not a seed can go inside. You go crazy. Sesame seed allergy. Anybody can share something like that? Wife allergy? Yes. No, wife allergy not much. Husband allergy a lot. More wife allergy. Okay. Taban, I heard the one in front of his mouth and ask Devaraja Borobudur to heal or cure him, and my son stops grinding. But when I take the wand away, it starts again. What should I do? I can't keep holding the wand in front of his mouth the whole night. The son will grind the tooth. Please do not call or use the name Devaraja in any of your healings. They are not to be used for your trivial healing. To all the cosmic beings and the Devaraja are like very high up. Just don't use their names in vain to connect to them. Stop this nonsense. Okay? Stop it. Oh, I talk to Devaraja. I talk to cosmic beings of Borobudur. It's in your mind. Something like that. Something. I don't talk to them. Neither do I call them. I just mention the name. I don't say, Devaraja Borobudur, please come heal. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. Huh? Neither do I go to Borobudur, sit down and start communicating with them. I don't do that. That's not necessary. If you have a pure heart, kind heart, the willingness to heal people selfishly, to share, anything will come. Because every one of these people are also divine beings. The divine being means the creator of the universe, creator, our creator. He uses them, through him they come to me, or they can come directly to you. The Antakarna is yours, not theirs, it's yours. The Antakarna is yours. You got to start doing that first. Okay? Right. You will not be able to connect to them. The wand has been given to everyone. Use it in the proper way. The wand has connected to Borobudur, and the required energy will come to the required healing provided, where there is balancing of karma and all the cords are gone with the forgiveness and compassion and kindness. You don't do this, the cords don't go, even they cannot help. They cannot come and break the universal law of karma, balancing and forgiveness. They will not take the risk. It's your karma, you balance it. Okay? Sometimes after reading and showing or having the wand to a patient, there's a connection and the soul within the aura of the person will come to know and the connection and may move on. Singam, soul that has get elevated does not balance a karma. This soul will return back to the causal body and wait to the right rebirth to balance a karma. Singam, you said success of liberating soul. That is easy when God is beside you. And moving the BM is much more dangerous, but it can easily when the fire of God is with us. For all this, you need to connect to God, His light and fire. What you need to offer God would be kindness, compassion, and willingness to become His instrument and His servant. That's what I call it Singam. Singam was saying that when he go near, all the souls get elevated. Everybody can feel that way. Everybody can think that way. Everybody want to feel that they are so special. Everybody want to feel, I am so great. Maybe you are great. Maybe you are special. No doubt. But special in many different ways. You're special for your father. You're special for your mother. You're special for the society. Yes, everybody is special. Every man is special for the children. He says, you're my father. I love you. He's very special. Like that, every mother is also special for your children. But at work, your father may not be special. For your neighbor, your father may not be special. Your mother may not be special for your neighbor as well. So for every children, everybody is special. And as a father and mother, your children are special. It's okay. Nothing wrong in being special. Everybody grew up in a different way. No father hates the children. The children may hate the father, but no father or mother hate the children. So they are special for them. They grew up, they come together with them. So remember this. So everybody can feel special. Devaraja talking to me. Guru all talking to me. I also don't know. I also don't talk to them. I don't know why they're talking to you. Right. Okay, remember. Right. Purva. On a daily stuff, do not connect to anything negative. Don't connect with nature beings and don't see the negative side of what is happening around you, and in this world. You are not emotionally prepared for all of these things. This is Purva. This morning she started crying to me. She started crying to me. She's a very, very emotional person. She's crying to me today. Next. Kulangadan, there are more negative or unrest souls around us. There are many souls who have the wrong teaching and such are stuck. We see souls in many places, especially a place of worship. They go to find the way out, but there is no way out there. So they wait and wait for something good to come, and nothing comes. It's a trouble, my friend. Everybody believes in something. You can believe in many things. Some believe in Tao, some believe in nature, some believe in temple, some believe in some deity. So when they die, the souls will go down there, hoping to see something. Like Jesus Christ. When all the nuns died, they're hoping for Jesus Christ to come. But Jesus Christ is not around to come. Maybe if he comes, you think something else. So they're just waiting for hundreds and hundreds of years. Like if you go to Israel, they probably are waiting for the promised land. Because now the promised land is taken by some people. The Ottomans will take care of the Armenians and the Christians and the Jews and the Muslims. They're all fighting. So where's the promised land? So many souls are stuck there. In fact, the Crusaders, I don't know how many, they had 1 or 2 or 3 Crusaders. They've come all the way from Europe to fight for that land. And they went back long time ago. And many people died. Many souls died. Where will the souls be? Waiting for the promised land. From whom? Who? From Moses? From Abraham? From these guys? Or is just a marketing of the story bit so big and so big and so big, and everybody looking at that place? Like that, everybody have got their own way of saying things. And some will say, I want to go to Kailash. Some will say, I want to go to Vaikundam. Some will say, I don't know where to go. How about a poor fella in Africa? Africa, he died. Where is he going to go? Lake Victoria? Yes, because when I went to Lake Victoria, they said that was a sacred lake. And every Africa is huge. It's a huge lake, like an ocean. When I went to Uganda, Rwanda, and a few countries share the lake. And I went there. I sat down there, and believe it or not, after healing all the things there, all of Africa didn't have black magic. You want to believe? Believe. You want to believe? I'm not bothered. I just do my work. All had no black magic. Even until now. Because that is a sacred place and some connections coming down there. It's a huge lake, like an ocean. Huge. I said, why do you call Victoria Lake Victoria? Change the name. Put an African name. If the lake was there before even British was around. Long time ago. When the savages, this lake was there and people were living there. They also said that Africans were the first people who came on land. That's how the history of man. They said that so many millions ago, they found a skull that says from African, they were the start of the civilization. Why you put this name? Change the name. That's not that. There's another name for that. And I asked for the name, and I used the name to bless the lake and things like that. Like that. So there are many souls who have wrong teachings and such as that. They're stuck. We see souls in many places, especially the place of the worship. They go and they want to find a way out. And there's no way out. There's nowhere to go. And if you are praying to a cool Dev, and when you die, your soul will straight go to the cool Dev temple. And you see many other souls. Oh, you all are here also. Oh, you're my father. You're my brother. You all are here. Oh, okay. I also wait here. And you'll be waiting there. Because your whole concept, your mind is not dissolved yet. So your soul cannot go. It's like somebody who's a drunk. He dies. You don't waste your time doing all the prayers and all. He's gone to the pub. Zoom. He's gone to see all his friends in the pub. He wants to drink. So don't waste your time doing all the rituals and Atma Shanti, pay money, go and bury him. Say when you want to come, you come, then we'll do Atma Shanti for you. Then you go. Until then, don't waste the money. It's not going to happen. Like that, many souls are going around. Some souls don't want to go. They're still stuck with lots of emotion, revenge, anger, and many things. Vengeance. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no way out there. So they wait and wait for something good to come, and nothing comes. Every time it's about casting or chasing out the souls only, not elevating them. Some occult practitioners can catch and trap them and use the soul for the occult practices. And most time it's always casting away or catching them. This is another guy. That not all the souls respect us. Some are fighting with us, wanting to also get rid of us. Many tantric and so-called God men are against us. One confessed he spent almost 40,000 US to destroy us. He spent $40,000 US to destroy us. Malaysian man. he was so surprised that this guy is so powerful. He tried a lot of things. He spent almost 200,000 ringgit at that time to destroy us. Sometimes there are also negative energy from the inner world coming for us, especially removing the black magic workshops in India, South America, and Africa. We have to be always on watch. So when we remove the black magic, a lot of souls also coming after us. You think they're going to let you go just free like that? Come, do black magic. Huh? When the guy do black magic, he's doing black magic with inner world connection. So when you want to break the black magic, the inner world wakes up. Who is this coming and breaking out black magic? Who is this guy? That one fella there. Who is black magic? Let's see. Think it's easy, my friend? No? You know, one guy came to me. He said when he removed black magic, you have to prepare. You must bring 4 pandit. They all sit down and they do the puja, and you will call. And sometimes the guy is too strong, they won't come. So no, I'm not coming. That's wrong. They run away. The first class, the one who's doing black magic, the one who's going to be black magic being removed, is he following the law of karma? Is he a good person? Has he done something wrong in his lifetime, or has he done something wrong in his past life? All that you have to mention, and you want to see all of these things. It's not that easy, my friends. Okay? Now, during the workshop in India, South America, and Africa, we have to always be on watch. It's not easy. One minute, guys. Everybody thinks removing black magic is easy. Some of you can't even believe the black magic is gone.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember the workshop, the first workshop in Rio, in a small island in the city of Rio itself?
Impossible to forget, sir.
Impossible to forget. Why do you say that?
Well, sir.
We got to cross a ferry, you know. It's a small ferry.
Yes.
The ferry was only about,
Very beautiful.
yeah, it's only about 20 meters.
Even I didn't know that place. Yes. It's a small island inside Rio de Janeiro. Very few people know that, sir.
Right. And you got a small ferry that's only about 10, 20 meters only. That's all. You go across.
Yes. 2 minutes.
Exactly. I still remember the place. And then we stayed in a hotel there, remember? And the workshop was there in the island, in the pub, in like a cafe. They did it for the daytime, you know.
A restaurant.
A restaurant, yes. Do you remember one girl, what she said?
Yes, sir. I remember several people what they said, sir. It was my first time translating your class, and it was actually my second time, but it was very impressive for me seeing you and seeing the way that you, without any personal interest, were healing everybody and helping people, and especially bringing awareness to people. And one lady there, I don't know if this is what you mean, but several things were very interesting, very important. Like the girl that was very skinny, she had, I don't know how many souls, she was 12 years old, she was almost dying there, so skinny,
Yeah.
the souls she had. But there was also this big football guy that had all his knees, and everything was wrong with him because of all the cords he got and all the souls he had. And there was this couple that had been kings in Aztec.
Both are gay men. They're men but transvestites.
Exactly, and they were king and queen in some other lifetime, and they had done so much wrong. And you told him that he had like 60,000 souls there wanting to revenge, and then you said, and he was very afraid, and you said, but I don't think I can help you. And I nearly died over there because I didn't know you yet. And then, of course, you said, okay, let's wait and see. And after you elevated everything was fine. But also there was this lady. Well, one thing that hit me very hard with you, sir, in that class, because I had worked with other spiritual teachers before. And to my experience, those teachers came after everything was ready. They arrived, they said what they had to say, and they left. But with you, you arrived first, you arranged all the chairs, you it there. You didn't stop. They brought some food for us, and people made the queue and started asking private questions, and you didn't stop. You ate standing up and answering questions. I was by your side doing the same thing. And this lady came, and she said, "Sir, I have a terrible black magic. In fact, I'm dying. And the strongest guy here said that this black magic is so strong that nobody in South or North America can help me. Only a man that will come from very, very far away, dark skin, he can help you." And so she said, "Are you this man?" And you told her, "I don't know. Let's wait and see." And of course, after the class ended and you did the blessing and the elevation of souls, everything was fine for them. You checked and they were fine. And people wrote back very, very sincerely. They had never seen what happened in that class. Also, there was a lady that you told her the first day, Saturday, you told her, "Oh, you have black magic and you have cords from your husband, and you send out cords too," because people tend to think that they only receive cords. They don't
Yes.
send out cords.
Yes.
And you told her that she sent it out cords, and she was furious. Two minutes later, she was gone and never came back. For me, that was also interesting because everything is there. The universe is giving you, but your ego says, "How dare him," and you leave. And
Exactly.
you go without what the present life was giving you right there for free in a beautiful place. You just say, "How dare
How
him."
dare you tell me I am a bad person? I don't turn up, but I am a good person. What to do?
Yes.
Ego kills
I learned
everybody.
very much.
Okay, that's why. I just want to reply this, saying that when we go to South America and Africa, we meet a lot of dark energy. Sometimes we're not even allowed to go there, That's why going to South America is so difficult. Remember the time I was going to Colombia?
Yes.
Yes, Colombia. Yes. I had to go to,
But you keep going.
yes, I can spend a lot of money, pay the ticket, $400, reach, schedule everything, and end up in Colombia.
Right.
One day late. One day late.
One day. Yes.
Yes.
You know, sir, that's one thing that I learned. One of the first things I learned from you is that whatever happens, if your plans go wrong because whatever reason, don't panic, don't get frustrated, or just a little bit. Don't give in. Just keep going to your purpose. What is your purpose? To teach people to arrive there, to clean the place. Okay, I'll give a long turn. I go to the other side. I do whatever
Yes,
is needed.
I flew from
without
Rio
giving up.
to Santiago, Chile, and then from Chile to Lima, Peru, stay the night there, and from Peru going to Colombia. Can you imagine?
It was a really long haul for you. Yes, sir. Yes.
One of those
You
days.
keep going.
Yes, I went to Colombia. Anyway, thank you
I
very much.
remember also in the next time in Rio that you were arriving on Friday night, and the class was Saturday and Sunday. I was already there,
Right.
and you called me on Friday and you said, "Rosario, my plane is late, and I'm not arriving, so you will have to miss the Saturday class. I'm
Right.
arriving for Sunday."
Sunday,
I
right.
said, "What?" I've never given a class in my life. We had 300 plus people for the class. So I just went there and I did what you taught me. So just go ahead. I said, "Okay, if Mr.Siva thinks I'm capable of doing it, I must be." So I just went and stood up there. And I remember my computer wasn't working because it was so full of souls. I tried to move and tried to click in the class, and my computer and the thing went crazy. Wasn't allowed. So I got another computer and I got to tell the people, "Look, Mr.Siva is not coming now. He's coming tomorrow. This and this happened." And I expected people to leave.
The flight was delayed almost 29 hours.
Yes, you arrived almost a day and something later.
Right.
And what was very amazing for me is I said, "Okay, in the lunchtime break, people are going to leave." Not only did they not leave, but more people kept coming. For the second part of the class, the afternoon, without you, only me, the class was absolutely full. And of course, for Sunday, when you arrived, it was, people were coming out of the door. Remember, there were not enough chairs in the hotel
Correct.
for all the
Correct.
More people that came.
Correct.
So thank you, dear sir.
Let's do what we can. That's all.
As you always do, dear sir.
Thank you.
You very much.
See, so Rosario has been with me in many parts of South America, and she knows the difficulty of going through. And those black magics are so different from Asia and in India and Indonesia. They're totally different. They are secular. They're secular by themselves. They have a big civilization, the Mayan, the Aztecs, and also the Mayan, Aztecs, and one more guy, the Inca. They do human sacrifice like nobody's business. You go to Mexico, they do human sacrifice. Hundreds of people are just killed and the heart is taken and given. And you go to that kind of place, you sit down there and you want to remove black magic. It's going to be easy, my friends. You think it's going to be easy? Nehru Agarwal, sir, I went to watch a Hindi movie, Upta Punjab, which is based on how youth is getting affected by drugs. Based on reality happening in the state, but I couldn't sit more than half an hour. I felt so much of dark energy as he was attacking on me. I was just run out from the theater. Yes, during this movie there will be lots of dark energy and there will be souls as well in such places. Places with heavy metal music, techno music, drug places, pubs and wine shops, casinos, cemeteries, many temples who do animal sacrifice and places of worship. All the places are filled with heavy dark energy. With a small light and fire, you will go in and you will be affected easily and sent out. Furthermore, you are a vegetarian as well. You need to be very strong to fight this. The light, you are light and white is only the beginning. It's just beginning to be a divine fire. A vegetarian is like a rabbit, and when you enter these places, it's like going to a place full of wild animals, dogs and cats. Will you not be affected? You're a vegetarian, you don't take alcohol, you go to a pub. Understand? Like taking a rabbit into a cage with lots of dogs and cats. What does the rabbit do? It is run away or die. So when you go to such places, you must be careful, my friend. It affects you. Your aura is so fine. A meat eater can do anything you want. Let's say you have a fight between a Brahmin and another guy who is a meat eater, a butcher man. The Brahmin will come with this big knife, small knife, he cut vegetable. How will the butcher come? This big knife. Who's going to win? The butcher or the Brahmin? The Brahmin has never taken a knife this big. He has never seen a knife this big. His knife is just cutting vegetable, cutting onion, cutting cucumber, carrot, this big knife. Maximum this man. The guy whose house was a non-veg, the knife can be this way. We're going to chop her, they chop the bone, then chop the chicken. His knife will be heavy. So imagine two people fighting. The Ayar, the Brahmin will come with a small knife like this. The fellow comes with a big knife. Who's going to win? Ayar will run away. Understand, my friend? So like that, in reality of life, when you go to such places, you're going to meet a lot of dark energy. You're going to meet a lot of dark energy. Can you manage it? There was once one Punjabi girl went and told me, sir, uncle, help me, uncle. I said, what happened? 3 days I cannot say, something is disturbing me. I see you got 7 Malay souls. Where do you go 3 days back? She said, I went to watch a horror movie. So these Malay souls followed her. You know, the Punjabi girls are ladiki, ladiki, the name jama. So when now all the Malaysian Muslim guys all get excited to see a Punjabi girl, they came after her. And they were actually don't know what they were doing with her at night. You know what they're doing, huh? So she couldn't sleep for 3 nights. And after we elevated soul, then she became fine. So remember this. All the time you watch something like a horror movie, you go to some of these places, the casino, the cemetery. That's why you cannot win. You will always lose. Like that. So you go to drug places, pubs and wine shop and heavy metal parties. Zoom, zoom, zoom music. A lot of energy can come in a negative way. Like that, okay? Just let a non-veg keep touching a person who's a veg. Let's say you're a vegetarian, pure. A non-veg touching you, you start feeling pain. Have you ever noticed that? If your aura is becoming finer and finer, and somebody is not always, have you seen people talking to you, touching, and you can have pain in that area because his negative is not touching your part. You can feel pain, so you must be very careful sometimes, So after a while you feel pain in that area. All the negative from the non-veg will get transferred into the area that has been touched and it will cause pain in that area. Yes, this kind of places are everywhere when your aura is gross and heavy, you can go on places without any problem. Or it's negative, you can go. It's like somebody smoking. Another smoker comes, he'll be fine. They don't affect the aura go. But if this guy is smoking and you're not a smoker, you'll feel, oh, I feel terrible. Children can feel this very easily. Some children will not go to anybody easily. They know the aura is very, very rough and very, very negative. They won't even go near this person. So it's very important to understand about aura. No, it's not about touching the person. It's the aura around that person that can affect you. Okay, guys? Nice. Many people feel the vibration of many temples, which you find it to be negative, which we find negative, but it's, wow, it's so positive. Wow, so positive. And I say, it's so negative. You know. How come I say negative? They say it's positive. Because your mind has been programmed to say this place positive. Huh? One, they say just accepted the temple and are positive and full of. One say have accepted the temple, are positive and full of spirituality. They have set their mind and cannot think otherwise. When we go with an open mind and you see the negative energy, don't worry. The more you go do the divine fire, the more stronger your aura will become. You will be able to manage all of these things. So when you become a divine fire, the fire around you start burning. You can walk to many places and come out without any problem. Sometimes some people are very sensitive. Some people are like a sponge, and they accept energy and they can easily affected by all of this dark energy. Not everybody can go to walk into some place. Not everybody can walk into a pub. You go somewhere, you get a headache and you come out. Some people get good level, they get a huge headache. Huge headache. They cannot walk into a pub. They cannot go into even a temple. Like Laura yesterday, she couldn't go to a church. So is Laura negative? Or the church is negative?
Hello?
Madam,
Sir?
from what age you cannot go into a temple?
When I was in 8th standard, sir.
How old were you at that time? 12?
Yeah.
11?
Yeah, like that, sir.
You cannot go in a temple, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you will vomiting. What will happen when you go to temple? What happened?
Vomiting, sir. Vomiting, severe headache, sir.
And you come outside, huh?
Yes, sir. I will come outside, then again I will get inside.
And go inside again, huh? Because temple positive,
Yeah,
isn't it?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
And who told you temple negative? Who told you?
You only told, sir.
After coming to PVH, I say the temple is negative and you cannot go inside, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. White magic. First time I'm hearing.
First time hearing white magic, huh? Your soul is not accepting this white magic. Correct or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And after that, after killing you don't go there anymore, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And there's one time you told me, I want to go to the temple, so please clean the temple before I go inside.
Yes, yes, sir. I called you and you cleaned the temple. Then I went to the temple. I was okay, sir, completely.
Who am I to clean the Raghavendra temple, madam? Who am I to clean Raghavendra temple? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Who am I, madam? I'm in Malaysia. You are in India, in Chennai. Where's the Raghavendra temple, madam?
It's a Chennai only, sir.
In Chennai. I am cleaning from here. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Who am I, madam? Dancer?
Sir, for us, you are everything.
Am I a dancer? Am I a what dancer? There is somebody called me one dancer. What's the name? Where you go naked and dance. What's the name of the dance? I'm a don't know what mentioned.
Everything, sir.
Huh?
You are everything for
No, man, there's no such thing, man. I'm just coming and telling you what you're going through. That's all, madam. You're not the only one, madam. Many people can, like how you cannot go into a temple. There are people who cannot go into a church. That's all. Once, madam, you're not the first one I'm seeing, madam. Tell people it's negative. People who think it's positive, they will go. They think their minds make up, but some people, your soul is much more evolved. Understand, madam? Your soul is much more evolved. Your soul have done all of these things. It's asking why you want to go here. Why? We have done this last time already. We are supposed to get out of this thing. You don't have to go inside. Your soul is telling you, but giving you the pain. Something's entering your soul and your soul is not accepting it, madam. That's why. You must go to the next level. You're no more in kindergarten. You must go to the next level of your spiritual involvement. Not go to temple and things like that. Huh? The temple was made for a man. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
So a man has got a temple now. Huh?
Yes.
Not Vishnu. Huh?
That's what's happening, sir. Vishnu also there, sir.
He's there.
Mainly, he's there.
But mainly this man temple. Huh?
Yes, yes, sir. Because he is teaching how to reach Vishnu.
Oh, so temple for him.
Like that, yeah.
So then they must make a temple for me also, madam, because I am teaching you how to go to God also. Right? I show divine fire for you. I show all this for you. Funny people, isn't it? Funny people, huh? This is all, madam. Okay, madam. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much, sir.
You see, guys. You know how people suffer, how much this girl has suffered, so much she suffered. You must understand, these people, this place can be negative. You may think it's positive because somebody put a program on your mind. Let's say she picked up the call. It's another one, she's from Mumbai. She found me in the internet. You got to take care of her so much. She's like a baby. This morning she called and cried to me. No, she's not picking the call. We were talking about this long time ago, you know, not this is the first time I'm talking. Madam, when your son was born, what was he going through?
Soul attachment, sir. The elder one, sir.
Yeah, but he didn't know a soul attachment, right?
Yes, sir. I don't know, but he was behaving like a little bit girl child. He is.
Not only that, madam, he was having a lot of headache.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You put him in the room and close him, you don't know what to do.
No, it is headache, sir. Because he was crying when he's still months old. So he was crying.
How many months old? How many months old?
Yeah, he was very little, like 10 months old, like that.
Crying, eh?
Crying. He's a very, otherwise he was a very good child. He eat well, he sleep well. After everything, he cried suddenly. He won't even allow me to take him. So I just closed the door and I wait outside for the cry to stop. I don't know what to do. Then after
Must be very difficult, madam.
yes, sir, because doctor said nothing and no symptoms outside. And after 2 or 3
And you
years,
can't even give Panadol for a small baby, madam.
yes, sir.
You cannot give paracetamol for a small baby.
Yes, and without reason, we don't know whether what pain it is or like that. Without knowing, I cannot give paracetamol, right?
Right.
So after 2-3 years, only he used to show the top of the head, the head pain. That time I asked many times, doctor said it may be due to less water intake and many things we tried. But only after PVH, we know that it is due to white magic. You only told me. After that, you clean that temple, Kuladev temple of father, my husband. Then no pain after that.
Now it's free from pain, huh?
Yes, sir. Now, sometimes if my mother-in-law needs something for him, then he have pain. That time he'll definitely don't know, he take the affirmation, spiritual affirmation and he read and he's fine now.
He won't even enter into a temple, huh?
No, sir. Not right from the childhood, he avoid entering into that temple.
You never teach him that, huh? You all go inside, he'll think outside, isn't he?
Yeah, he said I'm comfortable, I'll sit outside. Even if we come for big temple, if we go inside, rash on his head, he just wiped out immediately. He said, I don't want that.
You know why, madam? You know why? Some children are more evolved, their souls are much more evolved.
Yes.
They don't have to do all of these things. They have to go to the next level. But people don't realize that and push them and push them and push them, and they forgot and they get stuck in this whole thing.
Yes.
You know what I
Father
mean?
used to compel, but when I saw him twice, when his father put the holy ash in his head, immediately after he go out of the house, he wipe out and go to the school. I saw him twice. I don't know. He said, no, I don't like it.
You never teach him, right? You never teach him all this, eh?
Yes, sir. I never did.
Okay.
After PVH, he is very clear. Yes.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So like that we have so many people who have gone through this. So remember, inside there's a soul, and that soul knows what is good for you. Madam Dhanalakshmi, oh my God, I almost fainted hearing you, sir. I never want to visit Mexico and Cuba. On the earth, your family allows you to go. How on earth your family allows you to go? She's telling me, no. We need you, sir, to come back safely to all of us. My respect, devotion, and commitment to you and PVH growth deeper and deeper, infusing. Madam, the whole world is my family, madam. I cannot be stopping here. I go to any country, any place. One lady called me from Curaçao Island. She won internet. She said, sir, I got so much of black magic. Nobody have removed. I've tried everything. I myself am a healer. I'm a hypnotherapist and I do all kind of healing. I've been so bad. I've removed all my uterus and everything's gone. I still can help. I said, where are you? Curaçao. Can I visit you? Can I visit you? No, you don't come here. I'm a very famous person here. If you come, they think something wrong with me. You heal me for that. I say, madam, tell me where you are, I will come. The island called Curaçao. I've never heard of that before. And I go to the internet, check, and really, there's a flight from Malaysia to Curaçao. Can you imagine? It flies all the way from Kuala Lumpur to Amsterdam, and Amsterdam is a big plane, it's a tourist attraction, and a big 747 bring 400 people every day to the island of Curaçao in the Caribbean. And end up in Curaçao 1 month later. When I went down there, she was really difficult. She had so much black magic. She had a small class, about 35 people or 40 people. Had the class, healed her. On that day, a house was going to be, the bank was supposed to go and possess the house. She got a letter. She said, don't worry. And then the bank, they put an auction, nobody sold it. And another bank came and took from her, and she's fine. She's still staying in the house today. Can you imagine how we have healed people in island of Curaçao? I had about 2 classes there. I have 2 classes there now. See, it's a small island. So like that, there are a lot of people everywhere. And the whole island is full of black people who have come from Africa before. So this lady, she took me to one guy. And this guy is a black magician. The first time I'm seeing a black magician. He took me in the house. He's got 3 compartments. A, B, C. These are all the Christians, all the archangel and all kind of stuff. All pictures and he do puja. And this one was the local black magician, or they do from Africa. This side was Mahakali. Hey? I said, Kali here, the African black magic, the deity or whatever, voodoo, and here was the archangel. He said, I will call any one of them. When I want to call Kali, Kali will come and do my work. I will call them. I said, what is this day? Huh? Then you realize what is going on in the world at the back. We don't know how dirty all of this black magic can be. This guy has never come to India, but he has learned, he's put a Kali's picture and he's praying for black magic for Kali come. I said, how can Kali come from India across the river and across the ocean and come here? What is this? You know, and this side was Archangel Michael. This side was the voodoo. And all in one room. Got candles everywhere. This is the first time I'm going into a African, mixed up African with so much of black magic. His work is to do black magic. That's all. In fact, I went to help him. To remove his black magic. I said, what? What is plus all? What is wrong with this plus all? So my friends, so please understand the whole world. You may think something, but what is out there is totally different. What out there is totally different. Purva has called me. Let's call Purva. No. Okay. So remember, Don't worry, the more you do the divine fire, the stronger your aura will become. You'll be able to manage all of this in one day. Okay? Right. Next. Ratri, daily when I go to the workplace, I feel severe headache. I am reading forgiveness and divine fire for my workplace and other processes to follow. Ratri, when someone is sensitive energy and sometimes you have a clean body or having an acidic body, the negative energy in the place will affect you. You can feel pain in the head area or get tired simply or lose energy. Office is a place full of emotional stress, jealous, angry, and all type of occult energy. Everybody doing some kind of occult energy. Okay? Ratri, you will have to do the divine fire for yourself and your workplace as much as you can. Okay? Purva,
Good evening, sir.
can you easily walk into a temple?
No.
Why no?
Sir, because I get headache and I feel like passing out, and afterwards a lot of problems, sir. Not even temple, I cannot even come across so-called spiritual people and organizations.
You cannot go into a special organization, huh?
Yes.
But this
so-called.
this man is okay, huh? This man okay, huh?
Which one, sir? I just come from outside, sir.
No, the one you're talking to,
Just-
the one you're talking to he's fine with you, no problem, huh? This special man okay, huh?
Yeah, no. Sir, sir,
Hey, what are they?
Who you are, sir?
What? Who am I? You told me all spiritual men you get headache, you feel like painting on, but this spiritual man you're okay, no problem, huh?
No, they are self-proclaimed spiritual, sir.
Oh,
Nobody knows, sir, who you are, sir.
Self-proclaimed, huh?
Yes, sir.
This woman, she found me in the internet and she's been following me for the past 10 years.
Yes.
Huh?
And after so many years of reading forgiveness, and like now I've come to a point that I can't live even a single emotion which I don't keep. Sir. Today I was crying. No, I was crying. I was calling my sister-in-law and I was feeling like crying. She did not pick my phone, so I called you up and cried like
Why are you getting emotional? I told you, let it go. Don't bother. Sister-in-laws will always be like sister-in-laws. It's not your fault. That's what they are. Especially Indian sister-in-laws.
Yes, sir. But now after reading and reading, sir, you become like one with forgiveness. You have to forgive. Your soul wants to forgive, sir. Not even a single bad emotion you.
Do you remember? Do you remember?
You, sir.
Do you remember? You're working in the Mumbai airport in the plane up the tower.
Yes, sir.
How many flights a day?
Sir, 950 to 1,000, sir, in one
Flights
day.
a day, huh? And you got to be up there, isn't it? Huh? You're on shift. And tell me, sir, please, sir, help me, sir. I want to go out from the plane. And I said, do divine fire and bless everybody, right?
Yes, correct, sir.
And where did you?
And within 1 year, sir,
Hmm.
within 1 year, so many changes occurred that I was not able to remember that it has been like only 1 year into PVH and my life changed. So many events happened, sir. It was like after, 10 years.
Okay. And where you got transferred?
Belgaum, sir, one flight in 1 day, sir.
One flight, 1 day. From 950 flights a day, hanging around,
Yes.
wearing pampers and sitting down, you can't even go in peace.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
And you know what? I was so sensitive, and the houses and all societies, they were all so crumbled.
Because
And I was so sensitive those days that my neighbor, husband and wife would quarrel, and immediately, without no reason, I would also start quarreling with my husband. I don't know what was happening to me. I was not aware, sir. And finally, I found PVH. My God.
My God, huh? Okay. Thank you for your nice testimony. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
This girl is super duper fantastic. Seriously. She'll call me Mumbai. Sir, I have to go to the temple, sir. Please help me, sir. I cannot go inside. I'm having a headache. Okay, Purva, please sit down. Down. Okay, go. She'll go and come back. So I'm fine now, sir. That's all. She's in Mumbai. And now she was, seriously, she had 950 flights a day in the tower in Mumbai. It's the most busiest airport in India. Can you imagine? Mumbai flies everywhere. And she was so crazy. She said, please help me. So I cannot go to work. I got a children and the city, busy city. She got to go. She's a female, husband, and one child. And so much issues she had. You know? And then what happened was, she did divine fire. And she got transferred to a Belgaum airport. One flight a day. See how the whole thing changed for her. And she's still there. She's still there. And the husband also got transferred to the airport. He's working in another part of the airport, a government job, and they both got transferred. One flight a day. Can you imagine how life can change for people if you follow the right thing and do forgiveness and do all the divine fire, and things will change. We have got so many experiences. This is long time ago. It's not today, long time ago. She's one of the very first person. And you know what happened? She'll tell me that she'll get scratches. The father-in-law and the husband's grandmother both passed away, and the souls are in the house. There were scratches, physically scratches. That bad. That's when she started finding for some kind of way to heal. And then she stumbled upon Prana healing in the website. Those days we never had a website. It was to do your own website. I did my own website. Something. And she found me. She called me one day. You know, to Viber, through Viber. There's no WhatsApp. She called me, she talked to me. I said, don't worry, you got 2 souls there. And only after you write forgiveness for the past 9 days, and we'll elevate. And rightfully, she read for 9 days, 3 times a day. And the time came and she elevated. You know what's the best part? When the grandmother and the father-in-law was being elevated, they slept there and went. They slept there and went. She would tell you, sir, they slept me, sir. Never mind. It's okay. They're gone. They're no more now. From that day, her life became so peaceful. Can you imagine, my friends? Huh? Being sensitive is not easy. You can see souls around, you can smell, you can see around. It's not easy for people to be sensitive. So everybody says, so I want to see, I want to see. You know, when you see things around you that you don't want to see, then it's the most difficult part. You go crazy. You may end up in a mental institution. Kugan, that's in that you have a strong willpower and mental strength to avoid such negative. Yes. Mental strength, it will be little difficult, but out will be around. Maybe but when you have mental strength, it will be a little difficult, but the soul will be around. So the soul will be around. Huh? What was trying to do was asking the soul to possess her. That will happen easily. But remember, the dog barked during that time. Usually people who have cracks on the crown can easily get soul possession. It's another story. It's another story here. Dogs will start barking. When dog barks, there is something that the dogs can see. You cannot see. Dogs will just simply bark, bark, bark. Something coming. Dogs can see. They have the ability to see some souls. They have the ability to see some souls. Okay? Right. Usually, it's evil energy, black color. They use dark energy to fight dark energy. India, Brahmins control the light of God. Hundreds years back, lower race are not allowed into temples. Where do these people go to get help? Where? Today you can go to temple. And thousands of years ago, not everybody can go into temple. So where would all these guys do? So they all practice dark energy. Like Rohini. Last week, someone asked me about a lady who is into healing using pranic, tarot, angel therapy, and quantum. I asked that person not to get in touch with such healers, as when you would get into vicious cycle of pain removal and pain again, and lot of money will be involved. As I was saying this, I had headache. I did divine fire for myself and felt fine. You can imagine how powerful the lady might be. She knew I was stopping a person from going to see her. You know what she's saying? She was advising a lady, don't go to tarot card readers, don't go all of these people. You know, because it's a business. And then they'll create this and create that, you must come again and come again and come again and come again. And you end up spending so much of money. While she was advising the girl, she was getting pain. As I was saying this, I had headache. I did divine fire for myself and I felt fine. Can you imagine how powerful this lady might be? She knew I was stopping a person. It's not the lady, it's a connection of souls with that lady that will come and do that for you. It's not the lady. These tarot card readers have got lots and lots of inner world connection. They will come through the inner world connection. Okay? Right. Shobha. Thank you, sir. I too wanted to know how to protect myself and my family from such negative energy. Now, number one, I got my answer. Now I got my answer. Actually, 10 days back, when I had been to a hospital, I was totally drained out after coming home. Then I understood it was the negativity of the hospital. Yes, hospital can be full of negative energy, pain, people are dying, people are suffering, they have no money, for operation, the dark side, whether this person be alive or not, we have spent so much of money, there's no guarantee, so many things there in the hospital. And you can go, you can get drained. And a lot of dead souls will also be there. Half going, half being there. Some half are left, some are not still there. Some are dead soul, crying there, looking at the whole family. A lot of things happen, like the mortuary. Many of you are in the way becoming light in the fire of God. You will need to handle this negative energy for some time. Please be prepared prepare and do the divine fire. As you do divine fire, you are slowly changing. You will come across all this, but you have to be strong. Okay? Stay in the umbrella of Prana Violet healing. You'll be safe. You'll be safe by being in the umbrella of Prana Violet healing. Do divine fire, do everything. You'll be safe to some extent. But you must follow spiritual hygiene. Don't go touch this, touch that, and come back. We will not be able to help you. So please understand. Please practice. You're in PVH. You're doing the divine fire for yourself. All the mantras and everything is for you only, and you and nature and mother, your family, whatever you may have done wrong in this lifetime or your past life. You're asking forgiveness. That's all. Nobody else is involved here. You are the only one involved here. Simple and easy. Okay, guys? Right. Kaniga from Coimbatore. I know this girl. Sir, while sleeping, me and my husband used to get jerks sometimes. What is it so? Okay. Now, we have a 3 energy body. Energy body that takes care of the physical body, located about 1 to 2 feet around the physical body. The astral body, emotional body, located about 2 feet and beyond. And to do this with emotion. Mental body about 3 feet and emotional about that. After 3 feet, another emotional body. We got energy body, emotional body, and we got the mental body. Okay, this is to do with the deeper and mental issues. Now, all these bodies make up the human aura, and the energy body or etheric body or magnetic field, you want to call it whatever you want. You can call it energy body, you call it a life field, whatever. Okay, and however you want to call it. Some call it biofield. Any disruption of this energy field would affect the soul. These are vehicles of the soul. Using the one can identify all of these energy bodies and rectify any disruption in the field. Shobha, when one sleeps, we go into the astral body. We will meet souls. We can meet souls, have vivid dreams, visit places. When we speak, it's actually conversation in our dream. It can also be situated that we were in our daily lives and may not be doing astral travel. It may be a situation that we were in our daily lives and this may not be astral travel. Okay? So sometimes that's why I say use the time to do sleeping in the dream. Ask and go and learn and come back. And something will happen. Okay? See, but sometimes someone posts a picture and say, let's all pray to this person. Remember, it's not how PVH works. You will need to do the basic stuff. The patient should do the affirmation on forgiveness. Someone need to do the aura cleansing in Ida Pingala. When someone is sick, you will feel sad for this person. You have to ask, why is this person sick? Is it energy, food, emotion, or mental? Just because someone is sick, he or she does not become an angel or demand for healing. The procedure for healing is to be followed. Remember this. As a healer, don't get emotional. Everybody have to follow the law. Just because somebody is sick doesn't mean he's a VIP and I must treat you. No, we have to do it properly. With forgiveness, do everything. Very emergency, please go to the hospital, get the thing done and get the emergency, revive him first. And then come back and heal him. PVH do not do emergency thing. Somebody falls down and he's suffocating. Check the heartbeat, check the pulse. Okay, no pulse, start doing artificial resuscitation, CPR. Do and call the ambulance. Let the ambulance come. Do it. Don't take the one and start healing the heart. Maybe it works, but don't do that. Do artificial resuscitation. See your breathing or not. Start to revive him. Don't wait until the whole body becomes blue-black. Then he's dead. Try to revive him. Call the ambulance. They will come and do something. They will put all his force and they will do something to revive that person. The heart, when you push the heart, the blood flows. Some blood is flowing to the brain, so they don't get brain dead. That you have to do. rush into hospital and get emergency care immediately. Okay, don't get a snake bite, take a hospital, tie the thing, and then go and see a hospital immediately. Don't try to be a hero and try, don't worry, I will heal a snake bite. Don't do that. You can heal at the same time, rush him, they will give an antidote, and you must know what snake bit him. You know exactly what is the antidote they have to give. A cobra's antidote is much more powerful than a normal snake. A king cobra antidote is much more powerful than a normal cobra. Okay. Okay? So like that. So we must follow the protocol. That person need to balance his or her karma. Let it be a child or a baby. There's a soul in the body that come to balance the karma. Everybody needs to take care of the organ, eat the right food, and then the body will take care of itself. We met some Indian in Senegal who was working there, and they say that when he was young in their race, they eat something like 30 to 40 rasagullas, and it's a competition. Not now. Who messed up the pancreas, liver, and the entire digestive system? In another group, one person posted a man who had alcohol and was in a coma now. Liver, stomach, kidneys, and pancreas all gone. Young wife and children. What can PVH do and any techniques to do? One has to first help oneself, then PVH can guide you and find a solution to the problem. PVH has grown and is growing, and we want everyone to follow the basic principle of your healing. Day by day, I am balancing my karma. I am accepting the divine direction and plan. We only heal with God's help and His energy. We can only heal if the karma of the patient is balanced by the patient himself. Similarly, we can only heal cities and countries and places if the wants it to be healed, if the people want it to be healed. That's all. So remember this, my friend. Someone told me, a mother said, oh, I am reading for my daughter. Madam, you cannot read for your daughter. Your daughter has to read for herself. No, sir, she don't believe. Then what can I do? What can you do? Nobody can do. It's like, go to a doctor. No, I don't believe doctor. I can take care of myself. There's no point. You see a doctor, the doctor will do something for you and give a medication, something will work. And you say, I don't believe in the system, I don't believe in doctors, I will heal myself. Fine, do something about it. A mother cannot do forgiveness for the father. It's the daughter or the person involved who has to do it himself. PVH don't work that way, huh? Right. We are only his instrument. Everyone in PVH need to be reminded about that. PVH journey is a unique one. It's blessing from the God of fire and light. It's a blessing from the God of fire and light. PVH is not competing with competing or compelling anyone in any way. We are not competing with anybody. Neither we are compelling you to come and join it. You want to join, you live, please be my guest. Please live as you like. No problem. No problem. There's no membership fees here. We don't want to upside. It's not that, oh, if you want 100,000 members in a Facebook, oh, Facebook going to give us money. There's no such thing. Okay. You want to join, you join. You want to go, you go. No problem. We got many work to do. Right. Hurry. The first thing you do when someone is in the hospital is check for BM. Normally, white M will not take you to the hospital. Okay. Huh? White magic will not take you. Get a pain here and pain here. Okay. Right. Huh? Right. White M will normally give you headache on the crown and the ajna region. Okay. That's all. Simple. Huh? Now, how to solve allergy problem. Now we're going to teach him. Huh? Hold item that cause allergy reaction on the left hand near the spleen chakra. Check which chakra is activated. Check one by one chakra. Conscious chakra, that area of the allergy reaction. Next, check the minor chakra in the mouth, chin and start. Then check the allergy energy of the item on the left hand when the item is being held. Heal all of the allergy energy of the item on the wand. Okay? After that, check the chakra and minor chakra that are overactivated. If they are still overactivated, then heal the area. Then proceed with the consuming the item and check. That's all. This is much more easier. Now we are more difficult, more complete. Do not try anything to do with painkiller or any kind of allergy when they will start to get suffocation of the breathing. Don't touch it. Let us come and do it. You don't touch anybody. Yeah? Please remember that. When it's suffocating means something very serious. There could be a soul attachment. Do not remove allergy until the black magic or they have got cords. There should be no cord. They should be clean when you start doing allergy. Huh? Now, when a person can consume the item and check how you do. Huh? So please stay away from allergy due to chemicals such as perfumes. There are chemicals that can get infused to the breath and get the lungs, when the blood and go to the brains and all the organs. please do not use this perfume. If you cannot use this perfume at all, then follow the allergy procedure. Perfume can contain many unwanted chemicals and can cause and have alcohol content. I forgot to say, we also heal perfume and also flower with a smell. Forgot to add this one. I think I gave a list of allergies that PVH has healed. A lot of allergies. I think we should write it down and put in our website. No, PVH healed all his allergies. This one time we healed 22 allergies of a lady from Rio de Janeiro. I think she's in the class right. 22, which was milk and also beer. She drank beer on the class that day. She drank beer, I thought. I'm trying to find the video. I cannot find the video. Okay, guys? Yeah, why are people simply putting healing requests? Everyone posting healing requests repeatedly and the same thing over and over again. Please go and start your work, my friend. Please go and start on your work. Go and do your stuff. Do the oracle. Don't simply go, oh, my son, oh, my children, oh, my daughter. Oh, but they won't do affirmation. I must read affirmation for them. Go and do your homework, please, first. And then see, do your work. And then tell me, sir, I've done everything. Then call me personally and talk to me. Don't call me one time. Call me 10 times. I will say, oh, 10 times. I will call you back. One time more. Hello, sir. Can you help me, sir? I have no time for that. Hello, sir. I'm just trying to find out, sir, about something, sir. I want to find out my mother, sir. You have no time for that. You know, one girl called me 85 times. I picked up the call. I was doing something. It's not I don't want to pick up the call. Huh? Can you please call me again, dear? About your mother's cancer, please call me again. I must speak to your mother and do something about it. Good. Purva and Siddhartha. Some article I had read sometimes back and claimed that, see, this is Purva, the one that you called just now. A lot of vaccines were providing kids are making them mutant. Okay, now, when we had a workshop in Spain and many other parts of Europe, kids there need to take something like 27 vaccinations. Yes, 27 vaccinations. I only had 2. Smallpox and polio. And later on in my life, when I was 35 years old, I had hepatitis. That's all. But there, we did 27 vaccinations. Many of them are not doing it for the kids. They say there's a lot of side effects. You will need to take some vaccinations such as polio, hepatitis, smallpox. Yes. Smallpox can be dangerous. That you can take, no problem. Where there's no cure for such infection. You don't have to go to 20. I nobody had 27. I don't know why. Seriously, they say they don't want to take. A lot of them get a lot of side effects. Children get side effects because some of them have mercury. Okay? Can machines get cords? And really, it's just a strong thought. Remember, we are not alone. There are many souls. If no souls, many negative thoughts surround us. When one say, my laptop is not working or some electron is not working, every part of everything ultimately ends up in an atom, which has an electron and a proton and vibrating with a certain frequency. The souls and thoughts are also vibrating and they can affect the electronics and some electronic parts. Many people can say, I hate this machine, and soon the machine will fail. Yes, I hate my car, the car will stop running. Be careful what you say. Everything vibration. This is super duper vibration. It's vibration. Everything, because made of metal, is made of little atoms. Electron, neutrons and proton, and they're moving inside in the form of a plastic. You got hydrogen, you got chloride, and maybe some kind of little bit carbon here. This is fluorocarbon plastic. So like that, there's something inside. That's what I said, something vibrating. And this is a super duper vibrating machine. It vibrates like hell to clean a lot of things. Okay? So remember, very soon the machine will fail. Your thoughts. It can also happen to your car. To counter this, say thank you for all that you have done with your starting with all the organs in your body and plus all the atoms that makes every part of your body. This machine can also have cords and really it's just a strong thought. Reginaldo, he's from Italy. The machine has souls attached to it and not very happy soul. Always remember, it may not be souls every time, but maybe a machine has worked too much for us. I remember many years back, I was talking about getting a new car, and that was the time my old car was the next day, the car did not want to start. Yeah, my car didn't want to start. You want to buy a new car, you don't like me, huh? Yes, because the car has been with you from the day. I tell, whatever I keep in the car will be with me until the airport. Because I take my car, drive until the airport. I know, yeah, I take it. But I keep in the house, I can't. So most of the things are in my car, my passport and all in my car. The car is the one going everywhere with me. He's the one sending me to the airport. So this car really did not start. And I still have the car today. I still have the car. I did not sell the car. I still have it. I still have the car. I didn't have heart to sell the car. Whatever it is, we'll drive you. We'll repair you and we'll keep you. Until you really cannot take it anymore, you break down, we will sell. We will dispose you. We're not going to sell it. I've never sold any car. Because they're part. They're taking you everywhere you go. They're your safety. They have their own, sometimes you'll be sleeping, the car is moving. It stops you for some reason. Yes, it's happened to me many times. It just stops suddenly. Oh, wow. I almost slept. The cars have got energy. Something is there. It's life you're doing. And the car I have drives me everywhere. I've done so many. All over Malaysia I've driven it. Right up to Tumpak, right up to Mersing, Johor Bahru, and things like that. You know, driving from Kuala Lumpur to Johor Bahru, 2 hours and 15 minutes. 2 hours and 15 minutes. I've done it before. KL, toll, JB toll. The second toll, huh? Get like that. So they follow you. And they are part of you. They will keep you safe. Talk to the car. They keep you safe. Lots of vibration there. Lots of metals. Say thank you to the car. Thank you very much. Thank you, my friend. I love you. And it works. Like that. I asked forgiveness and said, I will not sell you. See, I told you, I did this. Huh? Even if I had a new car, the problem was solved. In fact, when we bought a new car, I transferred all the energy from this car to the new car. You try this. Turn on the radio and lower the antenna to the lowest position. You will find that the radio perception will be low. Touch the antenna and your hand and the perception will become good. As if your aura of the energy field is good. Just standing beside the radio will work better. The further you go, the radio works when you have a strong energy field. Okay? Right. Similarly, souls are always have energy field and can affect your electrical and electronic item. You may have to do EFH to remove the fear that they have had all of this time. See, someone sent this picture and they said, I can see Baba there. Someone told me, and they put all kind of stuff. Sometimes they send picture, photography exposure of light and the film and plate and how we call. The speed of the shutter opens and closes, and then there's a spectre. The speed can be 1 or 2,000 seconds, and even 1.5 seconds, or even lower. During this time, they capture the moment. Fire are very unique and will show many different shapes and depending on the speed and temperature. Also, our last test, you have said that there's a nature being who are fire in the origin, as well as there are water beings, air beings, and tree beings. All of them belong to the kingdom of God. Okay? In this picture, what we have is very sad that the soul needs help. In many ritual, fire is used for invocation and the purpose of calling deities. The type of fire that comes will depend on the people performing the ritual. At that time, they offer stuff to invite them. What we can see are low-level deity souls and animal souls there. Sometimes Tantric will offer animal sacrifice, and many low-level souls will come and take the energy of these sacrifices. What we can say is that this ritual comes in a low-level soul whom people call deities. People who do this ritual themselves in many times do not have divine connection. People who have the divine connection do not need to offer anything but their love, kindness, and compassion. Itself what God is looking for. Don't have to give, I give you this, I give that. Please come. Who will come? God will not come. It's all your own thoughts that God is coming. All happens is all his souls will come and do something. Okay? Right. What is this? Still has the same thing again. Gastric pain, sinus pain, back pain. So, Madam Pavitra, did you heal this person? Did you heal your mother-in-law? Sir, my mother-in-law, daughter, 13 years. Now, who is the mother-in-law? Who is the problem now? I have psoriasis, problem. The spine not straight. What healing have you done? Have you done any healing? Yeah, Christina. Gabriel is saying the name is Rio Janeiro. It's a class. Christiane. She thinks she's not here today. She had 25 different allergies. She brought everything. From the age of 4 years old, she's been having steroids. Can you imagine? She met her, she was 41 or 42 years old. Okay, being on steroids every day. Can you imagine? Otherwise, she can't put anything into the mouth. You think it's easy? You think it's easy, my friend? You have allergy and not able to help yourself? Take steroids every day? So please, go and tell everybody what you can, Rosario said, my father always used to talk to his car and even kiss it thanking. Yes, the car takes us everywhere, my friend. The car is a loving thing. It is your part. My car takes me everywhere and be with me. Who is this guy? I want to be more confident in my life. Go and watch the one that you, the I, the if, the why, and the when. Okay? And start doing whatever I teach you. Then you'll be more confident. Okay, right? Datri, my son, who is that? I must call Datri. She's a little bit... let's see, she's here in our group. Call her. Okay? My son, 8 years old, knows PVH. He says the souls are there and saying that there's a pain in the left leg of the rabbit, his toy. I denied him so many times not to post this picture, but he repeatedly insisting me to check for the rabbit toy picture. She's there. Siva said, can you check him again? She said. It is my son, want to convey something or what? When children are young, between 1 to 7 months, many of them have the clairvoyant faculty and see souls and many other entities as well. Sometimes when we go out somebody's house, they will cry and look at some direction in the house. You know, small baby will look around, crying. Sometimes they're smiling. When they're good souls, they will be smiling. As they grow older, they lose the ability. Sometimes they still have the ability, but the parents usually discourage them, and many of them will hide the ability because people will think they are crazy. Many such children have become diagnosed as schizophrenic, and tests done on them by medical professionals saying there is a brain chemical imbalances, or even being said that they are bipolar. In actual fact, they are actually seeing souls. These people see souls everywhere, but sad that they have been wrongly branded by medical professions. You can take them to Pandit or holy men, they make them even worse and make them more sick. These guys can do so negative things with such ritual and occult energy that the patient end up more contaminated. Sad. We go out to people who are there not able to help them. We hope there are many people who are suffering with this condition. Sometimes what I'm trying to say is here. What I'm trying to say, sometimes small children, they can see something. They can even talk. And you think they're crazy. What they can see, you cannot see. They can see that they're talking to something. They even have no name of these people. So when they come to me and say there's a female soul, then they all get shocked. Yes, sir, he's always talking to somebody and saying the name of a female soul. He even know the name. Yes. They say things. Don't discourage them. Talk to them. Tell them what. They can see there are souls who will come. Some are older souls, some are younger souls, some are very highly evolved souls, come to guide the soul in a different level. So don't take them to some places and make them all sick. I know one girl, when they put all kind of things and to check her what was wrong with her, and they couldn't find anything wrong. But she's clairvoyant. She can see things, she can even hear things. Like that. Now, Bhavana, sir, any healing process to get sleep. Heal your pineal gland, but make sure you do not have any cause. Simple those days. Can you divine fire for the team in a match? Can you do divine for the people who vote? PVH should not get involved in any side of any occasion of any issues, even when family matters are involved. So you want to divine fire for the team match? Say, let the divine fire go to both teams. Let there be fairness in the game. Let the judge be fair. That's all. So that there's no negative energy disturbing the judge to go to one side. That's how we should be. You cannot be supporting India or Malaysia in a game. It's not fair. It's not right. And it becomes occult energy. So we must bless the place and make sure there's no, say, this game is a game of divine fire. This game is a purity God desires. That's all you do. Don't say India must win, or Pakistan must win, or Malaysia must win. That's wrong. Then you have known. Then you are just another person who's trying to do some kind of black magic. That's all. Divine fire for the world. Say all waters in India, or all waters in the country are being of divine fire. All the waters of the purity God desires. India is a country of divine fire. India, that's all you say. You don't go say, I want this party to win. It doesn't work that way. It's wrong. Divine got another plan. The more you do, the divine plan will come. So you remove all the dark energy from this place, and whatever happen will happen. Then accept whatever happen after that. Okay? Now, Gemma, regarding sight loss, I have visited the Association of Blind and Sight Handicap. All of them have BM, cords, karma, or past life issues. When they have BM5, they are afraid to read. Not all of them are over 60. Okay? Myself, I'm in my 30s and have had sight issues and almost blind. Since I met Siva sir, my sight is getting better to the point the doctors asked me, what the hell am I doing? That's what happens. She came and healed her. If someone balances karma, I guess they will recover the sight, right? But if they're born blind, it's difficult. So she's Gemma. I spoke to two young guys who got blinded just a few days ago. Okay, like that. So they can ask forgiveness and heal. Maybe something will happen. Okay, I'm not saying the karma has to be balanced. Purnima, that way even Hindus pray almost to all animals. Peacock, crocodile, lion, tiger, cow, tortoise, fish, pig, to name a few. In the sense, they are all nature beings. All the rivers, mountains, plants, also they pray, etc. They pray. To my question is it wrong to pray to invocation behind the prayers, or is it wrong? Or is there a particular way they are invoking? Siva says, please enlighten us on this point. My answer, in India, man has made animal gods to protect them. You see, when you see a monkey, what will Indian do? What will the Indian do when you see a monkey? Offer something. Offer what they have. Yes or no? Yes, because it's the story of Ramayana. Hanumanji is like a monkey. So they said, oh, this is the descendant of the monkey. So they have fat. They don't stone and hit the monkey. They don't do that. But an African see a monkey, what the African do? They catch and eat it. Finish. That's it. No more monkey. No monkeys are run away. They know the Indians are like that. They've made some animals to protect it. Like the Ganesha. Okay, the elephant is a Ganesha. So they look elephant, they look, wow, Ganesha is here. So they have made these animals in India hundreds of thousands of years ago to protect them from brutality among human beings. That's the basic cause of all the thing. No? If Indians see an elephant or a monkey in India, the Indian will hold his hand and probably pray for him and give something to respect, and is Ganesha or Hanuman. In Africa, they will kill the elephant or the tusk and kill the monkey to eat it. So many animals in India are protected by virtues as their animals are godly in God's friend. Every animal has a pet. In Nepal, it's a crime to kill a cow, but they will kill and eat buffalo. Do you know why the reason for this? If it's your next birth, you become a Chinese, then you will eat dogs, cats, cows, bear, snake, etc. Or you're going to feel that. So respect all God's creation. Can anyone tell me why? try to call me and tell me why that they eat buffaloes. Can anyone tell me why? I've told it to people. If anybody knows why they eat buffaloes, tell me. Can anyone tell me why they eat buffaloes in Nepal and not cows? Anyone can tell me what is this all about? Why the Nepalese is buffalo and not a cow? I don't see anyone answering me. Anyone knows Nepal why they don't kill the cow? It's a crime. You go to jail if you kill a cow. But you can kill. John Kumaran, why 666? Any reason why you put 666? The frog is lucky in feng shui, but Chinese love frog. Can I take you to many restaurants in Malaysia and Indonesia and Singapore where they eat frogs? Can I have a frog cuisine? What do you want? How many frogs you want? They skin and give it to eat. Yes, Ganapati says Yama's vehicle. You know, when I went Nepal, so I went to the restaurant and they were eating. They have big chunks of meat. I asked the guy, hey, big meat, what animal is this? They said, it's a buffalo. It was a big restaurant. They said, we serve 15 different type of buffalo cuisine. And I was like, oh my God, you don't eat a cow, eat a buffalo. And then they told me, sir, you know, the Yama comes in the buffalo. Yama comes in the buffalo. Shiva comes in the cow. So we want Shiva to be here. We don't want a Yama to come to Nepal. So we kill all the buffaloes. So we eat them. So Yama cannot come to Nepal. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how these people's thoughts are? And I think in somewhere in November, every 2 years one, they cut hundreds and hundreds of buffaloes, sacrifice them so the Yama will not come to buffaloes. You think Yama will listen to you? Yama is so stupid. The Yama comes a cow. No, madam, asking about buffaloes. They don't eat they eat buffalo because Yama is coming. That's what somebody answered the question. Because buffaloes, Yama's vehicle is a buffalo. Huh? Rajesh Brown, rich in protein and less fatty. Madam, come on, madam. What is this? Because the buffalo is a vehicle of Yama. Understand, madam? So the buffaloes cannot come. Yama will not come in Nepal. People won't die. They won't go to hell. Yama is very happy. Only Shiva will take you to heaven. See that thought form. Right. Balan Menon, Siva sir, I don't get it. The nuns and all are God's servant. They've been devoted themselves to the God's work. Where was God in the time of need? Why do they have to wait all this time to be elevated? What happened if no Gemma or Siva sir? Many God's ways to do it. Understand? But then I am only human. Reginaldo, they waited to see Jesus Christ. This is a Christian. Indian fellow asking, Mr. Balan Menon. Reginaldo is Christian. They waited to see Jesus Christ or Mother Mary welcome them to heaven because they are their belief. Until this happens, they believe they don't deserve to go to heaven and wait. It happened many times in many other religions. Siva P. Reginaldo, your answer was very accurate. That is exactly what is happening. Too many people who are into religion and guru worship. That is why they want to go to places for worship, for workshop, and see how souls coming and attending our workshop. Hopefully, PVH can make these changes, and the more these souls elevate, the better the energy of Mother Earth will be. The aura must shine with the light of God. All negative energy must be transmuted into light. Bhavana, sir, is this a serial? Huh? Sir, this is a serial on TV. All real life incidents are being showcased where people in today's time in remote places in India will believe in God. Sir, have said that when they have seen miracle, like things that someone guiding them to do places to where they will find a criminal who was responsible for the situation and some person calling police there. And when found, that person was Lord Krishna and so on. Like people experience God coming down, talking with identity and helping them come out of the situation. Is it really true? Does it happen like this even today? Siva said, the question of people getting visions and remembering past life, this is very possible. Some people are both with psychic abilities, and you can say you can say clairvoyant, clairaudient, etc. These abilities see the past of the person who's still in the soul form and also give details of what happened in the past by the soul which is communicating with the person. This is very severe cases. It become bipolar and schizophrenia, which means that they can hear sound talking to them. This has been going on for ages. Sometimes a soul who is departed, the soul has been murdered. So the soul will come and look for somebody to tell the story, but they cannot do it because people are not clairvoyant. So when clairvoyant, they will come and tell you, and you will start doing some things. And you will go to a place and find the body and everything. Yes, the souls will come. The souls will come and the souls will communicate. This has happened all over the place. So some clairvoyants can see the soul, can call them and start talking to them, and will show you even where the treasure is or something like that. This is where I put the money. Please tell them. And they will open and it's there. So these are souls who are walking around. But you need someone who can communicate with this soul to give you the answer. Okay? Right. In medieval times in Europe, people are with such abilities will be branded witches and killed. Yes, they will kill them in those days. Many such cases, souls have been coming and showing hidden treasures of murders and body to be found, and maybe in that could body reincarnate or the soul using the body to communicate with telepathically. Okay? On food, all lentils if eaten too much will become uric acid, and kidneys and liver may not be able to process and get rid of them from the blood. Also, excessive meat can also do that. Okay? Excessive sugar can do that also. Meat, that is meat. Excess meat can do that. Excess sugar can do that. Now, when the uric acid is excessive, then it will become purines, and when these are crystals of uric acid, urea in nature. Once this is formed, getting rid of them is almost impossible. Then you will start to deform of the bones and the fingers and the foot. This is bad news. The hands become like that. Become like that. Huh? You don't see people? The legs first is swollen and then becomes like that. This is all uric acid. So please remember, all your dal, your lentils, and all your excess of meat and excess sugar, alcohol can cause all of these things. Okay? Right. Always remember your body peaks 7.3, 7.4. You have enough alkaline reserve, then your body can eat any acidic food. Otherwise, get ready to lose some of the bones in your body. You've got enough alkaline reserve, eat all the lemon with honey if you want. When you've got no alkaline reserve, then you be careful, because you're going to lose some of your bones in your body. You're going to end up with arthritis and all of these names. Rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, all kinds of names. More than exercise, what you need is more, what you eat is more important. Many Asians eat a lot of amount of carbohydrate and acidic food. You will have to change this, and most of the time, the vegetables are overcooked. Exercise cannot remove the acidity in your food that you eat in organs such as liver and kidney. They will have to do that. Exercise will only burn the carbohydrate and use the protein. Exercise will not remove acidities. You will have to go back and change your food. We would suggest to take the wand and clean all the toxic energy from the food before eating, and also any emotion energy as well. Bless the food, thank the cook, the wife, the farmer, everyone involved, other nature beings and plant. Please do this only for vegetarian food. Onions and garlic should be eaten after being cooked slightly. When they are raw, they will have some chemical that will not be able to good for your stomach. None of this food will stop your marriage or even keep evil energy away and reduce your spiritual life. So don't think, oh, if I eat onion and garlic, my spiritual energy will come down. Come on, lad. I eat a lot of garlic and eat a lot of onion. You can also eat. Nothing wrong, like it's good, lad. But cook it in. Don't eat it uncooked. It's too strong. You will have a lot of pungent and your stomach will have to suffer. Okay? None of this food will stop your marriage. So even keep evil energy away or reduce your spiritual life. It's an NLP created by some spiritual guy, a stupid guy, saint guru who did not like this when he was young. It's like if guru or saint like this, then tell everyone, then everybody will follow and all will follow the same thing. Right. Prana and Deepa, this was in the newspaper recently, so ask her to help to understand the suffering of those conjoined strings. Found that the conjoined strings have two souls and they have a past life relationship. Sir, confirm this. Two souls have a past life connection. They're enemies from past life. Husband and wife whose relation have been extremely hatred and entity towards each other. Okay? Now, this is what happened. The babies are born like that. See. It's not easy, huh? Conjoining twins. It's not easy. It's super duper karma. You could be enemies of the biggest class and today you're born like that. How can you keep away from the other person? So all husband and wife, you hate each other and do all kinds of stuff. Next time, this can happen to you. But science is very powerful today. Why? They do ultrasound and they find out and they abort a baby. Right? So, but this can happen in some other way. The karma can be even more difficult to balance. So remember, you can even take the blood sample and send to the lab and come back and say, your baby's DNA has got something to do with Down syndrome. So they abort the baby. So they can do it, but the karma cannot be removed. The karma will come back to that soul in a different way. More difficult way maybe. I don't know. I'm just telling you. How both the suffering in this lifetime was not balanced karma in the past life. If one of them had forgiven the others, then become passive, this suffering would not have to be occurred in this life. This answer is saying. Okay? Oh, finish. Oh. Finish, guys. Balkis from Venezuela. Gita Krishna said, yes sir, I am aware, because sir, there was a court ruling of banning animal slaughter in Nepal. Yes madam, we bless the place. We call the king of the buffaloes to come down and energize him and say, go and do what you have to do. Actually, we call the king of the buffaloes. The nature being. See, each nature beings are there. But the nature beings have got a king. Understand? So we call the king of the nature beings of the buffaloes, come down and we energize him and say, why are you keeping quiet? Why are you allowing this to happen to your kind? So we energize them and we send. And remember, my friend, it was in November, that time we heard about this. In January, there was a big earthquake in Nepal. Devastated Nepal. City of Nepal. Yeah, Kathmandu. Bad. So I told them. So when nature beings get very angry, Mother Earth will follow their wish. So please be careful. Don't make nature beings angry. The Mother Earth will retaliate in a different way that you don't understand. So I even tell it to Japanese. If Japanese can stop eating all this fish, especially stop eating dolphins and whales, don't do that. Mother Nature is very angry. That's why they get tsunamis and they get so many things. They can stop eating mammals. Dolphins are mammals. Whales are mammals. They give baby. They give milk. They are mammals in the ocean. They breathe. They have no lungs. They cannot stay underwater a long time. And these guys will catch them and eat them. And say, oishi. Oishi. Woo, super good. It's wrong, my friends. It's wrong. Cannot do that. So all these things were very can harm your country. So tsunamis will come and all kind of waves will come and typhoons will come. It's very dangerous to do that. So please understand this, huh? So like that. So please understand. So we like what she said. We call the king of buffaloes and we tell them why you're doing this and something happened. Go and find out. Something happened. Today, why are you just keep on telling me and supposed to be half moon blessing? Isn't everyday blessing not enough for you guys? 300, 100 and over days, everyday blessing not enough. Or another one half moon blessing also. Come on, learn something, madam. Learn something. Vasugi, learn something. Learn the class. I teach so many things. Start learning and grasping and do something. My daughter, so many BM. Please help. Daughter reading forgiveness, madam? Call me now and tell me your daughter is reading forgiveness. Is she sitting in every day in the class? Is she sitting down? Is she following? Is your husband reading forgiveness? Someone saying, very interesting. I did divine fire for the rain today when it was raining in Dehradun and also played a video for rain by user for 10 minutes. Nice. Yes, madam, do that. Do that. Play the video. Go and play it. Send your friends and send everybody. Let the nature beings come and bless your city. And India, a lot of states in India need rain. India has got 1.3 billion people and the mother earth of India have to feed each and every one of them with wheat, with paddy, with ragi, with dal, with so many things. It's a huge task. For the Ministry of Agriculture, it's a big, huge task to provide food for each and every person in India. And also, it's a huge task to give water for every Indian in the country. The sanitary department needs to find water, irrigation, to feed the people, agriculture for irrigation, to give water for each and every person. It's a huge task. It's not easy to take care of 1.3 billion people. A lot of work has to be done, a lot of rain. The whole ocean must be coming down and give you the rain to bring them and you got to plant. Deepa, the man is healing, Deepa. I don't see any active corona now. He's healing. No, madam, I've not gone to Japan to introduce Prana while healing. The ocean doesn't like the Japanese too much, madam. Lachuman Kamanathan. Many students absent to school, scared of corona. Madam, corona will always be there. Please, corona will always be there. SARS is still there. H1N1 is still there. Your body must become more immune. That's all. HIV is still there. Herpes is still there. Herpes is still there, my friend. A lot of people suffering from herpes, but they don't tell you. They don't tell you they have herpes, and herpes can come from one person to another person much more easier, just by touching. It's there. Ramanujan Murthy, in America, when the car breaks down, they would like to kick the car. Yes, we see in all the movies, sir, they'll kick the car. But I don't think all Americans do that. In the movie they show, they kick the car, kick here, kick there. Basically, it's a very angry person. It's a very negative person. Only the crooks will do that. The good guys don't kick the car. The good guys don't kick the car. Yeah, they'll kick the car. Who is this? Mahesh Kumar. The case of Raghavendra. You remove BM from him. I don't say any soul within trust, just emotion only. Emotion. Lot of emotion, but the house is negative. The house is negative. Okay, check the house. The house is negative because of one lady. Any lady living there? This Raghavendra. Any lady living there? Carmen, start healing. Healing the ears. Take the one and start healing. How is your coronavirus, Carmen? How is the Carmen Aguila? How is the coronavirus? I don't see it's active now. Prem Sai. Lata Sri Kandana. Sir, when I play Divine Fire video in my house, I felt nature beings removing negative energy from us. Yes, madam. When divine something will happen. Please understand. Who is this? Long story. Shashina Nagarjun. Sir, my anger on my husband's family is needed to go down. I am ready forgiveness and divine fire for them every day. I am not sure why my anger is still not down yet. I and my husband sitting for the class every day. My family is important for me too, for him too. Guide me, please guide me. Madam, you're just angry with one person in your husband's family, one lady, that's all. Okay? Very strong. Because she is also sending you a negative energy. She's also negative. Both of you are negative. Take the one, do divine fire for her in the Ajna Chakra and bless her with light, love and compassion. Start doing that, madam. Huh? I can see the energy going immediately, madam. Start doing divine fire for her. Okay? Hey, who is this Tina Shania? Mr. Udaya, Mr. Kumar, and told me he's call you, you're going on and on and on. I think I've seen this so many times. What is the problem? What's the problem?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, I would like to help a person who is an Indian. He's a mechanic and he's illiterate. I don't know how to help him. He has crucial pain at his waist there, because a few years ago it seems he has had an accident. But at the moment, every day he'll be eating tens of this painkiller.
Is he married, madam?
I don't know. He's married and he's mechanic, open his own workshop.
Madam, the wife is getting a lot of negative energy and that is affecting the husband.
Oh God, you know why, sir?
The husband is actually illiterate, so I don't know if I were to ask from one of the teachers
Madam,
to help him.
Madam,
Yeah.
it's the wife who needs to read forgiveness. That energy from her is affecting the husband.
Oh God, okay, I will ask her because the wife also have a 6 in education, sir.
It's okay, madam. Somebody must give a Tamil affirmation, show it to her, and somebody must read so she can repeat, at least the ears can listen and what she's reading. And then she can think of all these people in the future. Okay? It's more like the wife's energy affect. The wife's energy affecting. Of course, they can both read. They can both read. But more like the wife is the one that reads it. No, madam, listen. Huh? When the affirmation can work for a blind person, why the man his eyes cannot look at it? Somebody need to explain to him your real forgiveness to your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, and look at it and think for yourself and say forgive to everybody. Understand, madam?
So I have to get all the information, ask him to read everything. That means the wife have to.
The wife is more important in this case. Listen to me, madam. You're not listening. The wife is the case problem here.
Oh, I see. So
That is affecting the family and affecting the husband. There's one man who is not happy with his lady.
oh, I see. Okay.
Huh?
One man is not happy.
He has
Okay.
done black magic to the whole family. The husband might even die of pain.
I know exactly, sir. Every night he say he cries himself to sleep. So I feel so sad. He has been my mechanic for the past decade, and he has really helped in repairing all my cars.
Yes, madam. Now the problem is the wife must read.
Okay. I'll tell the wife to read.
Okay. The wife read, and then you guide them. You can talk Malay. They read Malay or not?
The wife,
Ah.
the wife can read, can speak a little English, lah.
Madam, either she will read Malay or she will read English. Okay.
Okay, I will tell you.
Depends which school she go. Depends which school goes. If you want, we can send you an Indonesian affirmation. She will be able to read it. Okay.
Oh, I will see that. Sir, I want to have one request to ask you. Last night, I don't know, somehow, I have a feeling that somebody tugging at my blanket, and then suddenly the fellow pulled at my blanket. I snatched the thing back. Suddenly, he just go up to, like a shadow, go up to my room door.
Are you sleeping alone, madam?
Yes, because I'm still single, sir. And then
Who else in the house? Who else living in the house?
myself, like my two brothers and myself, and then there's somebody who
It's coming for them, not for you. Coming for one of the brothers.
coming to sleep by my side, so I woke up so scared, there was middle of the night when I finished your session, then I went to sleep.
Just say divine fire immediately.
Okay, divine fire, no, I won't do, because I just got my badge today.
Say divine fire immediately. Next time when you go to sleep, hold the badge and say, please protect me from all negativity coming towards me. Okay? Wear the badge. Sleep.
Okay, so if it's my brother or not,
Now nothing there, madam.
or nothing, so this myself only, I want to do oral cleansing for the house, because, sir, last time you said you have already done all this elevating.
Yes, madam. No more. This one came for your brother, one of the brothers.
Is it all? So,
The one-
now I just do divine fire.
Yes, madam.
The one having the bladder pain one, is it?
Yes.
Because there are only two more brothers with me. One
Yes,
is the
yes,
younger one.
yes,
And
yes, yes, yes.
that sir said got Alzheimer, so I don't know Alzheimer how to teach him to save himself from the healing.
Madam, bye, madam. I gotta go. We know I have got issue of vomiting and headache and not in. They heal the stomach. Heal stomach. Solve up the stomach. Heal nicely. Heal 10-15 minutes. Heal stomach. Stomach. Heal. Heal stomach. And tell me what happened. Huh? When the acid is too much, your body will throw away. What did you eat? What did you eat that the body becoming throwing away? Okay, guys. Let's do the blessing before we go. Thank you very much for all of you for joining us. Felix, same. There's no more negative energy. Go and work hard. No more negative energy. Go and work hard. Okay? Okay, guys. All of you take the healing wands, please. So if a calendar, hold the calendar in front of you. See in front of the calendar. All of you silently say, Please forgive me, my family, my work, my company, my office, my country, and coronavirus. If knowingly or unknowingly we have hurt anyone in this lifetime or lifetime before this. Start doing now. Think of your house. Think of your working place. There are some people who have called me and have asked you to think of somebody. So think of somebody else who needs help. Think of the person, somebody must be close to you and they must have giving you some problem. Think of that person now who's giving you any problem. Let's remove whatever dark energy coming from that person that's affecting you, your business, or your company, or your family. Think of that person, all of you. Think of your country. All of you say, I am not this physical body. I am that I am. I am not this wrong emotion. I am that I am. I am not this disturbed mind. I am that I am. I am the soul. My body is a temple of my soul. God is my creator. I am a divine spark. I am connected with God. Day by day, I am balancing my karma. I am accepting this divine direction and plan. I am God's perfection made manifest in body, mind, and soul. I am the purity and likeness of God. I am the purity God desires. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am one with God. I am connected with God. I am connected with all. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Think of a calendar that you have bought. Think of a calendar. All of you say, God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Get the wand now. It's meant for mass balance, mass blessing. Put it in front and say, all the nature beings of the plant kingdom are beings of divine fire. All the nature beings of the plant kingdom are the purity God desires. All the nature beings of the plant kingdom are beings of divine fire. All the nature beings of the plant kingdom are the purity God desires. All the plant, the fauna and the flora are all divine creation. All the plant and the fauna are the purity God desires. To all the plants, the flora and the fauna, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please forgive mankind for all the harm that we have done to you, knowingly or unknowingly, for this hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Please forgive mankind. Please forgive me, my family, and everybody who have hurt you in any way. All the nature beings of the plant kingdom are beings of divine fire. All the nature beings of the plant kingdom are purity God desires. All the plant and the fauna and the flora are beings of divine fire. All the flora and the fauna and the flora plants are the purity God desires. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. My soul is a soul of divine fire. My soul is the purity God desires. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. To all the nature beings of all the forests of this world, thank you for coming. Thank you for this blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To all the fire beings of this world, please protect all these forests, plants, and kingdom so that there won't be any more fire on Mother Earth. Please be kind to them. Please stop all the fires, even though how small they are, even though there's intention of mankind to do that. Please guide us. Please protect each and every part of Mother Earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the nature beings of the fires are beings of divine fire. All the nature beings of the fires are the purity God desires. All the nature beings of the fire are beings of divine fire. All the nature beings of the fires are the purity God desires. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. My soul is a soul of divine fire. My soul is a purity God desires. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. From today onwards, all the future classes that you'll have, we will advise you through our groups and Facebook. So please watch and see how we can do that. Okay. So thank you so much for all of you for joining us all in this workshop and many other workshops. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please forgive us if you have knowingly or unknowingly hurt any one of you in any way. Okay? But remember, we will hurt your mind but not your soul. So don't worry about it. Huh? Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully we see you again. I'm not sure when. I'm going to start going back to work tomorrow and start doing my work. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me ask forgiveness for all of you guys first before I go. I may have knowingly or unknowingly hurt any one of you in any way. Please forgive me. Please forgive all the cosmic beings of Borobudur. Please forgive all the angry entities that I have with me. They will always be with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.